Ladies and gentlemen, Shalom. When I received the invitation to this year's Smart Mobility Summit, I started to think about how to begin my keynote speech. The idea came almost immediately. I need to mention the special relationship between our two countries, which has been historically on a very good level. I am also very happy that ŠKODA Auto, as a Czech brand, has a special relationship with Israel. You can probably see generations of our cars helping your police, army or government. ŠKODA Auto is the most popular European brand in Israel and in total on the 4th place. Our sales last year were influenced by pandemic, but it looks like this year we will return closer to 2019 figures. And this is not the only connection we have with your country. Because of the creativity, the love of experimentation and unconventional approaches which are so typical for people and businesses in Israel, we have decided in 2017, together with our importer Champion Motors, to establish a branch to the Prague DigiLab. During last 4 years, we have started multiple projects and cooperations, but I will come back to them later. Let us firstly take a look into the future. As the world is changing faster and faster, it's important to know future trends, because the world is and will be affected by trends that influence us culturally, socially, and individually. Whether it's high urbanization, mobility solutions, gender balance in leadership positions, or common efforts towards sustainability, no one shall be immune to these shifts. Not in the least, the automotive industry. And our success depends on how well we predict and manage these changes. This is still not enough to make plans, because we also need to know how our customers will change. Well, they are always connected and digitally savvy. Using environmentally friendly products isn't just a weekend's choice. It's their way of life. The expectation for a good user experience is high, and functionality is more important than the brand name. Of course, not only customer behavior is changing. There are also other disruptions expected to impact our business. Let's see how the value chain, for instance, could be impacted. Already today, it's visible how new players disrupt the value chain, and as you see here, in addition to traditional value streams, new value streams will play a big role in generating revenues in the future. And some of them are already big players now. Another example, customer not wanting to own a car for the sake of owning a car. This is not only some trend that will disappear. In the contrary. As you see here, it's predicted that until 2030, there is a real potential for revenue growth when it comes down to mobility and digital services, which will become 14% and 10% of our revenues. The ecosystem of the future is complex too. In this ecosystem, it's not important to have just an integrated digital network, but really an obligation to provide users with a seamless experience. And this is the digital paradox. Customers want to shop online, but still expect personalized service. The difference between volume and premium brands will decrease due to good customer experience. And adding human touch, from my perspective, will make the journey more enjoyable and unique for our customers. And similarly, when we talk of business models, and more importantly about platform business models, their growing importance cannot be ignored. And why, would you ask? Amazon knows the best. Its platform's business value is currently 5 times its retail business value. And now we are coming to innovation and sustainability, which I mentioned before. These two trends are probably the most influential, not only for the automotive business. Innovation is crucial. As you see here, revenues from ICEs will actually slightly decrease over time, while sizable resources of the revenues will come from digital and mobility services. We also need to innovate because we need to be more sustainable and create opportunities by developing and distributing cleaner and greener energy. Our customers are already aware and willing to switch to EVs, not mentioning the constant need to decrease CO2 levels from European authorities. And similarly, we also have responsibilities towards slowing down the global warming by using greener energy. Volkswagen Group was between first automotive producers which already a few years back started to implement measures for CO2 decrease. Our group commitment is to become leaders in BEV, reach zero emissions by 2050, be involved in the production of green energy, as well as make green energy available for charging. During last months, plans of Volkswagen Group to build gigafactories were often mentioned in the media. In order to meet the increasing demand for battery cells, 6 gigafactories with a total production capacity of 240 gigawatt hours will be up and running in Europe in partnership with other models by 2030 to secure the battery supply. Just to support with numbers everything I said, Volkswagen Group has committed 73 billion euros of investment until 2025, which we believe is future-proof and secures us in the medium to long term. The biggest part of our investment would go into electromobility and digitalization, which means that we are taking all the trends very seriously. And let's see how ŠKODA strategy looks like as part of Volkswagen Group and the group commitment the next level into 2030. The ŠKODA strategy has 3 main strategic pillars: expand, explore, and engage. You can see here our objectives regarding the CO2 reduction by 50% or launch of at least 3 new electric models. We also want to become stronger in India, Russia, and North Africa. Due to our technical competency and expertise, we received the mandate from Volkswagen Group to develop the A0 MQB global platform not only for ŠKODA, but also for other brands in the group. The platform is already helping us to develop our SUV called Kushaq and Volkswagen Taigun in India, both launched this summer. Next plans are to use this platform for cars in Brazilian, Russian, and most probably markets in North Africa. So the future small cars in the Volkswagen Group will have a green ŠKODA heart. The Engage pillar is connected to sales and marketing activities and the customer journey. It's because we want to engage not only in current customers, but also new ones. And this starts with a shift in our business model to enrich current transactional-based activities with the customer lifetime value. We know that the engagement with the customer does not end with the sale, but it starts much earlier and lasts much longer. That's why we call it the customer journey. Let's take a look at the overall journey of a prospective customer of our first full electric SUV, ŠKODA Enyaq iV. By the way, which is already sold out in the current months and weeks. Enyaq will be soon launched in your country, and I'm very happy that I can show you examples of useful applications and tools which we have developed for our customers. Let's start from the beginning with the awareness phase. On the digital front, we developed a number of innovation touchpoints to engage the customers outside of traditional media. For example, we use 3D digital banner and a Google Lens to drive traffic to the Web AR configurator. Web AR allows the user to explore the Enyaq in detail with the possibility to configure it as per individual requirements. And next, for those who are already considering and actively looking for information on the Enyaq, we have Facebook 3D Visualizer, for instance. This drives traffic from Facebook to the local car configurator. It starts with a vertical teasing video, linking users to the 3D configurator and taking them through color, interior, and wheel options. But customers these days and that is certainly the same in Israel. They have mainly questions, especially when evaluating all available options in the market. So we have built an entire 360-degree campaign around the e-mobility topic, which we call e-mobility hub. Based on data we have gathered over many months, we were able to leave no question unanswered that many prospective buyers usually have. We have developed a set of comprehensive tools for some very important touch points. I will show you at least one of them. The range calculator is probably answering the most important questions. It shows how long an ENIAC IV with a fully charged battery can drive. As we want to be transparent and not show only the range with ideal conditions, it's possible to see how weather, type of driving or occupancy influences the final range. Moving to the usage part of the customer journey, we would like to make the life of the customer as easy as can be. Starting with my ŠKODA app, which is a gateway to useful features and services such as scheduling service, appointments, route planner, driving statistics, remote locking or locating the car, and many other practical information regarding your car. Another interesting service in a pilot phase, which we have introduced a few weeks ago, is the car access. It allows in-car delivery of packages without customers' presence. In the Czech Republic, we use it for ŠKODA eShop. We have also partnered with the biggest delivery companies and online shops. And now I am coming back to the child of our successful cooperation with Champion Motors. Because ŠKODA is taking the need for innovation very seriously. And that is why we have ŠKODA Auto DigiLab, whose purpose is to explore, create, and offer new mobility services that bring new customers to the ŠKODA brand. And here is one example. One of existing projects is the virtual showroom. DigiLab has helped us establish it, which came handy during lockdowns. Let's have a look. And while watching the virtual tour, I can tell you that our cooperation with DigiLab in Israel is working very well, and here are some examples of innovation projects we are working on. We started already in 2018 with our investment into the Anagog company and its AI-driven solution, which creates better mobility pattern. Integrated into our app CityMove, with more than 190,000 downloads, we are able to better understand our customers and to offer them tailor-made solutions as a result. Also, the company WaterJahn caught our attention. Their capability to create safe drinking water out of air, thanks to their revolutionary technology, is exactly a simply clever solution. It is integrated within the car, leveraging the existing heat exchanger and generating water from the air. It could be the solution for countries where water scarcity is the main problem. The people will be able to get the drinking water directly from the car. Elusive is a progressive cybersecurity solution that upgrades the standard strategy, defend the network to new level, disarm the attacker. ŠKODA Auto is always putting safety first, not only in our cars, but also in our systems. And the Tech C is a visual contactless communication tool empowered by artificial intelligence and augmented reality. In this way, we could help and support our customers remotely, safely, but with maximum effectiveness. But even more than that, to share knowledge among colleagues in our company or learn something new. So you can see from these projects, we are looking for innovative solutions which would bring real value to our customers and, of course, generate future revenues for the company. And we are open to cooperate even more. So feel free to get in touch with our colleagues in DigiLab. From all our activities that I have shown to you, you see that we really care about the customer and still have the human touch DNA in our blood. I can't stress this point enough. Being digital does not stray us from the core of our brand, which is to be and stay human. Which brings us to our brand vision. Our vision is to help the world live smarter. And Stay Human will be guiding us in bringing our vision to life. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings me to the end of my keynote speech. Thank you for listening, and I hope that it gave you an idea about our future, a future that we can all shape and be shaped by. Thank you and enjoy the event.